Hello viewers, welcome to the Power BI course. Today we are going to learn how to create a date table using mQuery in Power Query Editor. Okay, if you did not watch my video about how to create a date table using DAX and you are interested to learning how to create a table by DAX, then please watch my previous video and I will leave the link in the description. Okay. Now let's get started. Here I'm going to open Power Query Editor and we need to have a blank query. So from the Home tab, New Query, New Source, and I'm going to click on Blank Query. So we have a blank query here. I'm going to use three functions for this. So list.dates, then date function, and then duration function. Okay. Also mQuery is a case sensitive, so you need to be cautious about it. Okay. Also I know that we did not talk about mQuery yet in this course, so I will go very slow so you can easily understand. Okay, so let's get started. So in formula bar I'm going to start writing my code. So is equal to, and then list dot dates, and then in bracket you also have a help here so you can understand. Okay, so I'm going to use a date function now. So hash and date. I need to give my date. So my first date in a table I want 1st January 2010. So 2010, comma 01, comma 01. Okay, so that is our start date. And now after just before I put it my cursor here, just before my last closing bracket, and I'm going to hold the shift key and use enter. Okay, so I want my second line of code in the next line. Okay, so at the end of first line I need to use comma and then my second line starts. Okay, and my second line I have to tell that how long I want these dates in my table. Okay, so I want dates up to, let's say, 10 years. So in that case then 365 into 10. Okay, so that is our 10 years date, 365 days in a 1 year. Okay, and then comma, and then in third line I have to give a duration that I want my date every day. Okay, so for that I'm going to use a duration function. So hash and duration, and the first number is for day, so every day, and then 0 for hour, 0 for minute, and 0 for second. Okay, and let's enter this. So enter, and we have our date column ready. Okay, now this is a list, it's not a table. So this column is selected, and as you can see here we have a button to convert it to table. So I'm going to click on that, and now in this window it's asking me select or enter delimiter and how to handle extra columns. So I'm going to leave as it is and I'm going to click OK. Okay, so now we have our date column ready. I'm going to rename it by double clicking and typing date in it. Okay, so we have our date column ready and selected. Now I'm going to add a column. So from the menu go to the add column, and here in this section from the date and time I'm going to click on this date drop down arrow, and I'm going to select year and then year. Okay, so now we have our year column ready as well. Now I'm going to go back to the date column, and yes, we need to change this column, the data type as date. So I'm going to just click on this section here, and I'm going to select a date. Okay, so now this is our date table and date column, and now I'm going to use that date drop down menu again, and I'm going to click on month and month. Okay, so we have now third column as well. I'm going to select again a date column, and I'm going to create my fourth column, quarter column. Okay, so quarter and quarter for quarter of year. Then I'm going to select again my date column, and I'm going to use this week and week of year. Okay, so now we have our date column, date table ready, and we can close Power Query, as we need to mention this table in a data model as a date table. Okay, so I'm happy with all this, and I'm going to click on close and apply. Okay, so now we are in Power BI desktop, and first I'm going to rename this query. So just click on these three dots and rename, and I'm going to rename as a calendar. Okay, so this is our date table name. And now while selected calendar, I'm going to, from the menu bar, from the table tools, I'm going to click on this mark as date table, and then mark as date table. Okay, and we need to select the date column. So I'm selecting a date for date column, and okay. Okay, so now we have our date table which we created with mQuery, and you can go and check it on the table view. Okay, and now whatever the data type you wanted to change, you can change it here or in Power Query. So this is all about how you can create a date table in Power Query editor using M code. Okay, if you like content, guys, then please comment, like, share, and subscribe my channel. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video.